Forgot to change the settings. Marco, you needed to change the settings, you dumb donkey. Anyway, whatevs. Hey, welcome. So, that ship is done. Weird problem though. I don't know. I don't know why this is happening. This is from last night's stream. Not that video. Question. No. Self-promotion? Do I post? Yeah, here we go. Why is it doing this? I don't know. And it's bugging me quite a bit. Spooky. Hey, Dennis, welcome. Leo, g'day, mate. Yeah, no idea why it's doing that. Like, and that fan is directly on the microphone. Shut up, it's hot. Deadly, welcome. Yeah, I have no idea why. It doesn't make any sense. Why is that happening on that body? Like, everything's been applied, all the modifiers by it. Yeah, it looks like a motion blur issue, but the background's fine. The wings are fine. But that's not fine. So, I don't know why, and it's really frustrating, and I need to dig down and investigate. Anyway, so the next bit. We are going to start focusing on creating this scene. It's on an angle, but sure. As part of the latest web series, it's going to be set with two guys. Depth of field issue? No, because there is no depth of field. This scene, there's going to be a really small restaurant. Frame rate thing. But it doesn't make sense because then technically the whole scene would be stuffed. Pekka, I'll send you the file, the whole file, and it looks like crud in NVIDIA Omniverse as well. So I've emailed people over there. Let me show you what it looks like exported directly to NVIDIA Omniverse using the Blender connector. So, yay. Anyway, we'll get back to that. I will try and fix that up. Suddenly hungry. Good. Yes. So we're going to be focusing on creating this scene. Now, this scene's actually a little bit big. It should actually only have 3 seats, and technically the restaurant's only meant to be kind of like 3 meters wide, but I actually might make it 5 because 3 meters is actually pretty small. So we will kind of build this up. I do like this setup. I love the sides of it. It kind of gives me a feel of the Tatooine Cantina. So we're going to go with that. Initially, it was just going to be kind of like a directly across chefs and then patrons on the other side. But I'm enjoying this semicircle business. So we might keep it, we might not, but we will see. All right. So we've already imported our character from Character Creator 4. This guy here, his name is Miosh. A bit of a Balkan face. Look at the size of that schnozzer. If we go into rendered mode, I don't have anything set up. Let's jump into world. Background. Whoop, go into cycles. Change the GPU. Let's go into the 32. Let's go into 128. Now, the reason why the textures are so bad here is because I lowered them down to 256. I don't need high quality textures. This is kind of just a bit of a base mesh that I'm going to be working off. Let's go. Actually, I don't really need to worry about scenery at the moment. But I'm going to use this character as my scale because he's going to be one of the chefs. Today's special, ancient trib. Yeah, that thing. Casper, welcome. And so yeah, let's gonna kind of build it out. Now the plan for this will be to export it out to NVIDIA Omniverse. All the rendering's going to be done in NVIDIA Omniverse, but we are going to build it in Blender and then shuffle everything across. Now, all the animation's going to be done in probably iClone, definitely using their AI generated face, probably AccuFace, or if not, we use facial motion capture using the iPhones, whichever one works best. Now, the reason why I'm scaling this all the way back is because it's going to be a little bit more talking heads. If I don't really have to focus on animating the bottom half, that's going to technically save me a lot of work in making sure that the legs look precise and all that. Hands, I've kind of found a workaround to make them work well. But obviously using motion capture and so on and so forth, and the bodies, blah, 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 we should be good with that. But yeah, I think I kind of bit off a little bit more than I can chew, and I was working on, first 1 or 2 scenes for too long. Where here, should be able to smash that out. Actually, I'm just going to message my writer and tell him, oi, get on the stream. Oi, oi, oi. Live streaming. Get on. There we go. By the way, we should get a new character creator in... Ooh. We should get the new character creator in 3.23. What do you mean, Dennis? It's up to character creator 4. Or are we talking about something else? I don't know. Okay, so let's go scale. Okay, so that's a 4x4 meter scene. Let's go GY. We'll go let's go G2 on the Y. Very small store. Definitely what we're going to be able to do is remove the walls. Oh, Star Citizen. Oh, I am waiting for base building. Once base building comes in, I am stuffed. I'm going to be putting so much focus on that. Yeah, that's going to be bad when that comes in. Okay, so this is what our room is going to look like. Let's now go ahead and extrude our walls. E to extrude, and we're going to go 3 meters. So it's going to be pretty much like a really high ceiling. And then we're going to separate all these pieces. Separate by selection, separate by selection. All right, beautiful. And so let's maybe try and get into a good habit for this scene. SM_roof. And this is going to be, that is SM_floor. Let's call this build. And then we'll copy that. And let's go this piece, build_front, and SM_back. Is there a free character creators? No. I know you can trial character creator 4. This is going to be bright. Ugh. Caps lock, mate. Yeah, you can trial character creator. Let me just quickly bring that puppy up. There is, I mean, you can use MetaHuman, but let's go CC3, quickly copy that, and we're going to dump that. I am not even in, I'm not even in the stream. So I'm using Streamlabs, and I can't actually type into Streamlabs because I'm not logged in, even though I'm streaming from Streamlabs, which is pretty stupid. Let's do a Control V. There we go. Yeah. So character creator all the way. Love it to bits. One of those skills which I have no intentions of learning is character creation, and that's why I use it so heavily. One thing I am going to have to do, though, is start learning to build some clothes, but that's a future Marco problem. From here, let's go hide, hide, and hide. Whoops, hide. So we're kind of looking at this. Let's just kind of go ahead and start blocking the scenery around. I reckon for now we do keep the square, but then we might round it off a little bit later. I don't know. 3D for real, welcome. Hopefully you're good, buddy. Let's go. Don't know why that came into effect, but sure. Let's go -2. So they've got 2 meters behind here. And then we're going to go a table. We'll give them a meter for a table. They don't need a meter. They can have 600 mil. Beautiful. And this can go up to probably Z 1.5, 1.5 meter. That is way too big. Let's go 1.25. Nice. And then this can go to 0. Now we're just going through the blocking process, and then we'll expand on it after that. There we go. So this is what that's going to be. So this is kind of like where the people come in. Unknown 3D. Oh my goodness, the peeps are coming out. Sick. From here, what we're going to do is, just keep blocking. We're going to have something like that. And then this will be our table. We can probably delete these faces here. Delete faces, and we'll delete that face there. Select under Nyar, FF. Beautiful. And there's kind of like our bench. And then when we create some stools, that should be fine. I think one thing as well, what we might do is, we need to test to see what the stool's going to look like. Every type of software to have a free alternative. Yeah. Yeah, funny. Let's go something like here. But we'll make this at 2. And then I'm just going to go E to extrude. Let's go 0.2. 200 mil step, yep. So that when these characters are working, they're actually going to be working a little bit higher. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. And so when they're kind of cooking, they're overlooking people. I think that'll look really nice. Is this going to upload to YouTube after completion? Yeah, like everything does. Spaceship turned out great. I know. It turned out so... I was chuffed. I was really, really chuffed with that. How that turned out. I like that. Let's go ahead and... Do I have Little Theo's restaurant around? So Little Theo's restaurant is a takeaway shop here in Canberra. Perfect stuff. But what I did is I built a digital twin of the restaurant. And then from there, what I did is I put it into VR. And Anthony, who's the owner of Little Theo's, gave me like a crude drawing of how he wants to remodel it. And so I took his drawings, remodeled how he wanted the takeaway shop. And then he went, oh my goodness, that sucks. And so, actually, look. So this was his initial drawing. No, this was how we changed it to. It wasn't like this before. Yes, it was before. I don't have the new version. Do I have a new version? Hang on, let me jump in. No, because I moved everything around in the other application. And then this is another blend file. No. Dang it. But yeah, this is, let me just quickly show you. This is what the restaurant looked like. Are there textures on this? There sure are. Sky texture. Yeah, whatever. Let's go into cycles. GPU 32. And yeah, so we kind of like quickly whipped this up. And this is kind of like the restaurant. This is his takeaway restaurant. And so I did a lot of photo scanning to kind of make sure I get the right scales and so on and so forth. And we rebuilt it and bam. Yes, exactly. I completely agree. And that's why we're going to steal things. I'm going to grab all this. That was the pizza oven. We're not going to steal the pizza oven. There is a grease trap in here. Grease trap. That's a dishwasher. These are some pots and pans. We're going to steal them. That's an oil drum. Not going to bother about that one. That one's a tap. Let's steal that. I like these boxes. I did a really good job with these boxes. I reckon that's all we're going to take for now. Control C. Let's go Control V. Where are you? Over there. And now, because we've already done all these assets, Mark 3, that reminds me of the scene in which the hacker of the main character team. Yeah, exactly. If actually, I'll find the video if you guys actually want to watch it. Let me just jump back into my YouTube studio content. I think it was HP if I search for that. Pushes the limit. That's where I almost broke the laptop. Yeah, million cubes. Not that one. Let's go ZBook. VR. Digital twin. How to make money. Yeah. Try to clickbaity title. Yeah, it didn't work. Anyway, so that video there is, I'm pretty sure. Beautiful. Yeah, it is. So if you want, go watch that one and you can kind of see what I did there. Now, this is all to scale, so we're going to grab the fryer. Okay, GZ. That's probably not the best place because it's going to burn people. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine if we burn people. I'm kidding. It's fine. Hey, about the character creator license, only thing it really just throws, but there's a cloud license model. Ooh. That's interesting. I will most definitely have to be looking into that one. I do need to start getting into making clothing. I think that's going to be one of my big draw cards. The other thing as well is because I've gone backwards on this web series and simplifying a lot more. I don't have to worry about being so sci-fi heavy now. Come on. I don't have to worry about being so sci-fi heavy. And that's because just the way everything has now been designed. Actually, we'll lift it up and I'll put some legs on it. Let's go like that. Now, technically, we don't need a deep fryer. No, we're going to create a different type of machine there. I like these cooktops. I reckon, yeah, we will. Ooh, I like that idea there. Like a shield. Of course you spoke with him. Far out. You're another one of those that know everyone. That's awesome, dude. I have spoken to him once. Yes, just once. So we'll see. Air fryer and flash oven. I was thinking of something. So, okay, let's go back. We're going to be making pasties. Now, hand up, who knows what a pasty is? Well, actually, yeah. Just type without searching it. I know Spooky doesn't know what a pasty is. But it's now an Australian delicacy, I guess. Might as well. We stole a whole bunch of other foods. We won't go about that. Hopefully there's no New Zealand people in. It should be 2 a.m. over there, so they should be asleep, which is good. Me, Alto knows. Awesome. Well, I do now. All right. Let's just, I'll leave that open for a little bit. Okay. I don't think that works. Flat burgers. No. No. Dennis. Food printer. I like the idea. At least you don't boil them. Yeah, that would not work in the slightest. Yeah, we need some sort of kind of like flash oven. I like that idea. That's what probably this piece of tech can be. So let's go ahead and kind of just mimic something up. Alt-G, make sure that's in the middle. And we're going to push that to the side. I feel like we're moving house at the moment or something. Okay, so what is this flash thing going to look like? GZ1. It's going to look like an oven. Let's bring this back to there. 1. This is 2-meter oven. Cool. Let's go. Yeah, let's do something like this. Nice and big. And I'm kind of thinking where it rotates. What's that show? Cake Boss. Cake Boss. He used to imagine a continental full of criminals stealing things. Oh, jeez. The slice factor is here. Oh, my goodness. It's a bit of a full house tonight. That is awesome. I will not complain. Let's go into something like that. This is going to be one big hole E to extrude, and we'll extrude all the way back. Let's put an edge loop through here, and then we're going to have E to extrude down like so. What this is going to create is an opportunity for us to create a whole bunch of doors. So let's go Shift D, something like that. I am thinking maybe I should have done this. We'll do B like so, and we're going to delete these pieces here. Delete faces. I'm going to grab that and that, F, that, and that, F, 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 F. There we go. So now that's going to give us the ability to kind of like open. What's a flash oven? Do you have to try running up? Need more thumbs up on this stream though. Yes. Yeah, go on. That's funny. I like it. It's a flash grenade. Just every time they cook, it's just a massive explosion. Okay, so with that there, let's go something like this. And this is going to be kind of like windows into the soul. P, separate by selection. And then we're going to select these three. Control LP, separate by selection. From here, let's make sure we've got all that selected. Add modifiers, edit, solidifier. Okay, let's go into the 0. Bam, bam. That's going to be our door. That's going to be our glass. From here, we're going to go into bevel. Beautiful. And we're going to make that a very small bevel, 0.01. Nice, just kind of like that. The question is real though. I don't know what a flash oven. Neither do I. I don't know. Making stuff up. So you have to remember this is going to be set in kind of like a sci-fi cyberpunk genre, and this is kind of like the precursor to the rest of the series. If these 5-6 episodes work, then we kind of go like that. So from here, what we're going to do is I'm kind of like writing out the story. And this is kind of like all the connection points so far. So at the moment, we've got Kevin. And Kevin's obviously connected to the Pastie Paste, which is called the restaurant. And then we've got all our connections here. So we've got Kevin, Princeton. We've got location. Turbington is the city. And we've got Miso. So you've got Miso and Kevin are the two owners. And then we've got like all the story ideas. So I've got 6 story ideas at the moment. I'm going to expand on these. And at the moment, the secret ingredient episode is already written. Michael, why'd you show that, you donkey? Do I just show that one? Anyway. So yeah, this is a free tool called Obsidian that I'm... where's my thing gone? Whatever. There we go. So this is a free tool called Obsidian that I'm using. And then this is kind of like where you can map out your ideas and find connections and blah, blah, blah. Ooh, I like that. Infrared. Nice. Nice. Anyway, there we go. So yeah, I am literally creating kind of like a baker's oven at the moment. And then we will expand on this. We need to create some hinges. If I were to grab this now and go GX and put it back into place, you donkey didn't move it. Beautiful. There we go. Let's go with that. Select all, G to the X, and we'll bring it out so it's sitting like that. Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. From here, let's create some hinges. The thing's going to go down. I might just apply that solidify modifier, just get that over and done with. Keep the glass as is. So from here, we need hinges down. I think for the cook to hide inside in case the base... Jeez. Intelligent sharks with freaking lasers. Okay, so the way I'm thinking now is I'm just going to focus on... Let's go hide these two. Just in that way we can focus just on this one piece. Let's put an edge loop like so. Select both of these, V to rip, Control L delete vertices. From here we can go generate and we'll throw in a mirror modifier on the y-axis. Thank you. Then we can select this, Shift S, cursor to selected. From here, let's add in our cylinders. Okay. And so these are going to be kind of like our pivot points. So we're actually kind of trying to create something a little bit mechanical, just having a bit of a stroke. Okay, that's nice. Shift S, cursor to selected. We're going to create a plane, scale that down, rotate on the X-axis, and we'll throw that in like that. Period key to move it in. G to the Y. E to extrude. Okay. And then from here, this is going to sit. Hello, child. What's going on? What's going on? Pardon? You got up. I know you got up because I'm holding you right now. All right. Do you want me to help you get back to bed? Okay. Bear with me for a sec. Oh, jeez, you're getting heavy, kid. Okay, let's go. Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Well done, Marco. Leave it on a screen. Go to swim with a 7-year-old. I've got an 8-year-old. If I remember correctly, the movie is called Demon. Oh, thanks, Barry. I have no idea what's going on. Mapping out old stories. What a tool. What are we talking about now? I don't know. Hello, good morning. Why do you use box cutter? I'm going to assume that says, why don't you? I've got this like a love heart thing. Now, the reason why is I kind of want to try and keep my mesh as clean as possible. And with hard ops and box cutter and such, it sometimes doesn't do the cleanest of mesh. And so I have to go back in and refine it. But I mean, it's just something kind of like I've been used to this as well. So Master Xeon very much created box cutter to be for his workflow. And I've tried several times. I mean, there's another one called Grid Modifier that Spooky will, talk about to the donkey's ears comes home, or the moose's, whatever you want to say. I've tried using it, but then the fact that I have to clean up geometry afterwards, yeah. Over the text. Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah. So you know. So yeah. All right. So now when I go to rig this door, this is going to be the pivot point. How's that going to work? I need to make a slot in the machine here. It'll pivot on here, but it'll knock itself there. Oh, far out. All right. Anyway, that's a feature marker problem. Moose ears, beaver tails. Oh my goodness. I love it. It's great. Cool. Just hearing things. That's fine. very simple kind of like system here. I'm going to go do a Shift D. Let's bring that down. And I'm going to actually, no, let's do it like this. I'm going to, like that. And why is there I, E, what's his face? Okay. Cool. Let's grab that and we're going to pull this back. And one thing I would like to add, well, actually multiple things I want to add. We're going to kind of add a bit of a fuse box in here. Now, this isn't going to be a, you know, pristine cyberpunk style restaurant. It's going to be a little grotty, I guess. I don't think grotty's the right word. It's going to be a little bit grungy. There we go. That's probably a better word. Okay, let's do this. Control LP, separate by selection. Technically, I should still be blocking, but I'm not. Let's go something like that. And then we'll go right click, convert to, nope, set origin, nope. Shift S, cursor to selected, right click, set origin to 3D cursor. Then we come into here, add mirror modifier, wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. Excellent. So now when we create whatever we create, okay, we've got that. Now let's add in a bevel. I'm going to go 2, bam, bam, bam. Let's go into like this, select that one, and that one. I'm going to press V to rip, G, Z. Nope, I want to do it the other way. So have the mouse on top, V to rip, and that's going to rip up now. Awesome. G, Z. G, Y, X, X. There we go. Oh, yes. Look at that. And this is going to be kind of like a bit of a fuse box. So now we grab everything. We'll move it forward a smidgen. From here, let's do this, and make sure we do this. Control B to do a bevel. Like so. And then I'm going to put in an edge loop here. Control B to do another bevel. Alt S, bring it in. V to rip. There we go. So, yeah, there we go. That's, for some reason, Moose is... I have no idea. Claudia, welcome. Maple syrup. I'm so down for maple syrup. It's the bee's knees. I'm not going to lie. Everyone can use a bit of maple syrup in their life. Let's do a Control B. And then that gives us that. The only problem here is that we don't really have a thickness to this. But you know what? We can live with that. Shade smooth. Ooh. Ew. Ew. I'm just going to leave it as solid. And then from here, what we can do is something that we know Marco loves doing. Pipes. Let's create some wonderful pipes. Let's go into La Cylinder. And we're going to do something like this. GZ. I mean, technically, these probably should be internal, but I'm not too fussed about it. And then we come over into the spin tool, make sure we've got everything, and we spin around like that. E to extrude. And then we can go shift right click through there, make that come around, E to extrude, and then we could have another box down there. I don't like that it's there, so I'm just going to move this over to about here, and then we'll replicate this, probably all these bits. Shift D, G to the X, Y, something like that. We will deselect these here, GZ. Excellent. And then we're going to grab that area, F, E to extrude, and that can go straight into that wall there. I like it. And then we can kind of come in and start adding the bee's knees as opposed to the bee's bath. But the bee's knees kind of just like rolls off the tongue. hence the bee's knees. What should this machine be called? Can I have an idea for a brand name? Alt-H. I want a brand name. What kind of brand makes machines that cook pasties in a flash? What's a good brand name? Like, I mean, we've got, you know, we think about appliances. We got like Westinghouse. We've got Samsung. I'm just going through what I've got in the house. Got a Samsung washer. Fisher Price dryer. Was it Fisher Price? Is that a dryer? Fisher. Whoops. Fisher Price dryer. Ah, yeah, it's a real thing. See? Fisher Price. Sweet. I was thinking it was just kids' toys. The Allen cooker. Oh. Strami Industries. Oh. No, Fisher Price is not kids' toy. Fisher Price. They make kids' toys. See? Fisher Price. This is like legit. See? Good guys. Oh, Fisher Paykel. Okay. All right. Yeah, I can't spell. It's fine. Speedy Bite Baker. I am liking Strami. Diamond. I think you've done well. I reckon you've done well with that one. Let's just quickly go like that. I'm going to open up a brand new blend file. Turbo Twist 10 over Tech. TTTT. All right. We're going to create a decal. So from here, let's go into text. And I'm going to go Strami Industries. But then it's got to have a device name. And Spookies is looking not too bad. Strami Industries. That's not capitalized. On an extruding brand. We're going to go over into here. From here, we're going to go to fonts. Click on this. And we're going to bring up a whole bunch of fonts. Fonts for days. Now, it's going to be something thick, strong, like ox. Gagalash. Okay, this is cool. Let's do convert to mesh. And then I'm going to go scale this. Let's go GY. And then I'm going to do this. Let's select all this. Not that one and that one. You guys are gone. Delete. No. Delete vertices. Here and here. F. And then we go F. That doesn't work. Okay, merge by distance. No vertices. Alright. Whatevs. Go suck a lemon. Let's just press F, and then that'll sort it out later. And then I'm going to grab this. E to extrude along the x-axis. I am semi-thinking we grab that. I'm going to press O for proportional editing. Bring it down. G, Y. Yeah, I'll buy that for $1. 40 beats, welcome! Time for dirty bean brew. Stinking bean water. I don't drink coffee. Oops, oh. It's just bean water. Same as tea, that's just leaf water. But then you get maple syrup, which is tree juice. My goodness, you know. Alright. So with that That's going to be our Shrami Industries, which I think is kind of cool. I think the S is a little bit off whack, but I don't care right now. Let's go File, Save As, and we're going to save that probably just into the restaurant. And what are we calling this? This is called _logo Control V, Shrami Industries. And then we can do multiple things to this. That sounded so bad. We're going to do multiple things to this, if you know what I mean, yeah? Yeah? All right. Let's go E to extrude. Alt S, is that going to work? Semi-works. Like that. Ooh, I like it. You know what I mean? I like it a lot, yeah? Yeah. And then we're going to grab that. Let's box select all that. Scale Z0, GZ. Bring it to about there. I'm going to go Shift S, cursor to selected, right click, set origin 3D cursor, Control S to save, Control C, come over into here, Control V, where are you? There you are. And then with that selected, I'm going to come up into here. Let's go into face, snap to face, the medium point, align to rotation, affect rotation, G, hold control. Excellent. Shrami Industries. And it's just going to be this little badge right there. Oops. I'm going to guess Shift N. Let's try that again. Hold Control. Nice. Look at that. And like that, the machine has been labeled. What does the trees say during harvest? Leave me alone. What type of apples? What type of apples grow on trees? All of them. Okay. So, I don't apologize in the slightest. You started it. I actually think I might bring this up a smidgen. And then what we are going to do is I'll come in and retexture all this later on. And I'll probably use NVIDIA Omniverse materials. But we will use some basic materials to kind of start that building blocks. Let's go Shift S cursor selected. I'm going to add in a cube. And what this cube is going to be is kind of like warning lights. Or like foods ready lights in a way, I guess. So let's go Control L. Shift D to the X. Whoops. Let's go into incremental, please. G, Y, hold Control. Control L, Shift D, Y, hold Control. There we go. And so this is where, as they're kind of looking, they can see, oh yeah, stuff's ready. Let's now go ahead, select this machine. Select this machine. We're going to go convert to mesh. And that's going to apply all our modifiers. That's going to be our main piece. Control J to join. And obviously we can come back and refine this a little bit later. So we're going to shove this to be there. Air fryer can go away. The deep air fryer can go away. Do we want it like that? Oh yeah, hang on. So this has to go up 0.2. And this is why there's only 3 stools. Yeah, perfect. Because obviously they can't get to that one. We will have to model up the insides. And honey, which is bee poo. I approve. I apologize, or no Shrami machines. Apologize. Hang on, what have I done? I don't know. I don't know. I've missed something. I apologize for missing whatever that was that I missed. Time to shovel the driveway. Oh, that sounds horrendous. Currently, what's the temperature at the moment? The current temperature, Canberra temperature is currently 22 degrees, and it is 11 p.m. It's not too bad. It's going to go down to 19, and then tomorrow's a top of 22, and rain. Yay. And thunderstorms. Ooh. Spicy. Let's go back to live stream. Honey is bee bath. I do agree. I do agree. Excellent. I like that system. Now we have to remember that there is 2 people working in this kitchen, so we are going to have to optimize that a little bit better. I'm going to get this here, and I reckon we're just going to move it all the way across. And then maybe what we'll do is have a separate door here, and that door goes somewhere else, which I already have ideas for one of the episodes. I need a cooktop. So if we go to the image, I like this electric style cooktop. I like that idea. And then we can probably come in, start adding in some of these decorations or something like that, like bamboo roof. Probably not going to go a bamboo roof, but yeah. Oh, who like it here to write on tree flesh? Jeez. Are you used Strummer? Pass. No, I'm down for Strami Industries. I think that worked out really, really well. Unfortunately, you can't see it there. So what did I do? Well, I did something wrong. Let's I don't know what that is. Let's quickly just select that dumpster fire. Deselect that. Control L, delete vertices. Control L, delete vertices. Let's do a Control V, and we'll do a solidify there. Control G, and we're going to go back up into here. Face G, rotate Y, X 90. I have no idea why it had a heart attack, but we will go. Oh, Control J. There we go. That works fine now. All right. But aren't they focused on the past? Nah. I'm disagreeing. I'm vetoing you. So anyway, back to what pasties are. Pasties. So pasties are these. Now, as we discussed this on Discord, not last night, the night before maybe, these pasties were created, well, originally from Welsh miners. And so what you can do is, as you're eating it, you get down to the corner piece here, which is kind of like your handle. And because they're for miners, and miners have dirty hands, they go yum, 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 and get to the end bit, and then they just go yeet, and then they just throw it away, because that's nothing but like bread, even though it's yummy. But yeah, so this is what the restaurant makes. Pasties. Delish. Pies, pasties, and sausage rolls. What happened to using Midjourney for concept? Did you find Dall-E better? No, well, look, I already pay for ChatGPT, and I'm like, why pay for Midjourney? I can just use this. Fun fact, I actually ran into one of the developers of Midjourney at SIGGRAPH here in Asia. SIGGRAPH Asia, which was in Sydney. And he was like, we don't know why people use Midjourney. They can see what people are creating, but they can't see what they're using it for. So yeah, I think Pastie is trying to what? I think pasties is a type of drink in France, Le Francesco. Did you left those 3 planes out on purpose when you moved it? No. Delete. I was wondering why I could see through that. That's, Marco will fix that later. Okay, so from here, let's make a bit of a cooktop. Back to world origin. Shift A, cube. We're going to go scale 0.5. So we'll go like this meter. Oh, meter's a bit big. Scale meter? Half a meter? Yeah, let's go half a meter. Scale 0.5. Scale Y 0.5. There we go. All right, so this here is going to be kind of like our cooktop. This is where they can prep ingredients that go within the pasties. Yeah, anyway, back to the web series. We'll see if this works. As I have been discussing with a few other Blender creators, the market is just super saturated at the moment of tutorials. So I kind of want to do something a little bit different. Let's go down the web series route, see if it works. If it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know. It might be I try something else. I don't know. Because like I've been now on YouTube for 7.5 years. And it's been a very slow grind. So, but in saying that, I have met a ton of amazing stinking people. And I hope to continue to meet people. So here's a plug. Go to my Discord. I will be trying to be on there a lot more. Let's go E to extrude. And this is kind of like our... I'll be trying to be on there a bit more in voice chat. Just remember different time zones and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah. As well, I am going to be trying to put a little bit more effort. Actually, no. I'll be trying to put a little bit more effort into YouTube. So actually, from my day job, I'm actually dropping down to 4 days a week and having a day dedicated to just content creation. So, will that pay off in the future? I don't know. Do I want it to pay off? Yeah, I do. So we'll see what happens there. I like that. The circles are a little bit... I think what we might do now is we can have a whole bunch of small rings. Like so. Yeah. Something like that. And then like here. Like that. There we go. And so what these are going to be kind of like heating rings, I guess. And then we can kind of do that. A good pasty at nod. Taste the... What? Botaniq pack a punch. Okay. At noon. Okay, sure. Alright, I like that. I'm actually going to bring this to be up like so. And then from here, we can have... I'm going to do eye to do an inset, because that's going to be a bit of a lip. And then we can have that come down like this. Being a little bit pedantic on this kind of stuff. Ooh, actually. Maybe what we might do, let's go P separate by selection. I kind of want to make some legs. So we're going to do this. I to do an inset, I to do an inset, like so. Delete faces. So now we've kind of got this frame. From here we can come into this. We'll go into skin. Ah, it's raining. Sweet. Alt S. Does that work? No, hang on. How does this work? I hate you. Fine, we won't use skin, you jerk. Let's go into add modify, generate. We will go into solidify, modify. And we'll go into even thickness. There we go. So that's kind of given us that frame. Let's go ahead and just go Control A on that. I like how it's hanging. So we'll keep that. But under here, let's kind of create a bit of a T section that kind of like attaches to the wall. Marco, what are you doing with yourself? I don't know. Shut up. No, you shut up. Let's go rotate on the y-axis. Let's go scale. Control. Oh, hang on. Let's see if anyone's watching on Twitch. I neglect my Twitch audience. Just saying. Sorry, guys. Video producer? Broadcasting? Sure. It's, nope. Streamer manager? Welcome. Oh, Cad's here. Oh, hey. Kremschnitte. Welcome. Oh, man. How good's Kremschnitte? Just saying. Awesome, 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 awesome. 10 around. That was like half an hour ago. One viewer. Whatevs. Alright, maybe apply the scale. Oh, yeah. That would have probably worked, eh? Let's see. Scale was already 1, so I didn't have to apply anything. From here, let's jump over to this. Scale, something like that. We're going to go GZ, and then we're going to go G to the Y. Control L, E to extrude. And then like so. Let's go E to extrude smidgen. Grab one of these faces, E to extrude. Control L. And then from here, we're going to put that up against the wall like that. Push that up into there. Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's throw in some bolty McBolt bolts. I am just going to go into a cylinder, scale that down. Nope, delete that. Let's add in a cylinder. From here, we're going to change that to 6. Because in the future, they still use hexagonal bolts. GZ, there we go. Oops, let's go into, what's that called? What's that view called? I can't think right now. Perspective view, yep. And we're going to rotate that. You know what? Nobody is going to look under here. Why are you doing this, Marco? Because you're an idiot. So from here to here, Control J to join. Select this, 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 this. Control L. Whoops. Let's select this. Shift S. Cursor to selected. And then we can come in here. Select that. Shift D. Scale Y -1. X. Let's come up here into the 3D cursor. Scale X -1. Beautiful. Bam. Look at that. That's going to look nice once that's textured as well. From here we can put in some like dishes or whatever. I don't know. We'll work that out. Cool. We actually might just move this over. So we have that. We've got a cook area. We'll put some bench tops around the back here. And that's pretty much all we need, because they can make everything here. I'm going to grab this, Shift D, G, Z, P, separate by selection, and then we're going to have this piece here. That's probably at 2 meters high. Well, we'll make it 2 meters high. What's 2 meters? That's there. Yeah, so the guy has to lean down, which is fine. Beautiful. And then we're going to have, it's probably a little bit too, I don't know, GZ 0.1. Let's go E to extrude. 0.25. Okay. And then what we're going to have here is we'll put in a few edge loops. Bam, 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 bam. Let's do I to do an inset. And I'm just kind of like using the ideas that I saw. So on my Discord, I have started putting up reference images, and a few of you guys have been doing it as well. I appreciate Spooky. I appreciate Smoky as well. So these are sound. This was a soundboard image that I took off from church this morning, and I thought it'd be nice. I thought some people would like that, and I know Spooky was very. There he is. And these are some of the images that Spooky's been putting up from Airplane Thing. It applies in sort of, yeah, I had no idea. But yeah, so this is in Adelaide Airport, and I kind of liked this cyberpunk feel of having that concrete up the top. The interesting thing is that the top of this is not connected to the roof. It's kind of like what I thought was pretty cool. So you can kind of see as it goes down. And so this is kind of like what a little bit gave me the idea to create this. But yeah, so there we go. And then here's, some reference images of CNC machines and such that I took a couple of days ago in Adelaide. But yeah. All right, so I like this. From here, let's go E to extrude. And then we're going to go to materials. This one here, new. This is going to be light underscore, caps locks on, mate. Light underscore blue. Blue. We'll change this principle to emission. And I'm going to give it small, tight, small little bit of light coming through cycles. We're going to have the world just for now, because there is no world in this. Did I assign that color is the question. Assign. So if we kind of come into world settings, this is the idea. We've got a light in here. Let's go delete. Yeah, nice. And then we're going to kind of build this around. What's the Discord link? Oh, yeah, well done. Right click, invite people, copy. Control V on that puppy. There we go. Awesome. I like that. Might need to be a little bit stronger, but at the end of the day, we're going to be rendering this in NVIDIA Omniverse, so I'm not too fussed completely about how this is going to be looking. But what I am feeling is Shift S, Cursor Word Origin. We're going to go into light. Let's go into an area light. G to the Z. We'll go something like this. Let's do an Alt. Actually, maybe like here, probably. Alt D, GX. Here? Technically, it's about there. Is it the same light? I believe it is. Yes, it is the same light. So we're going to do a bit of an orangey color. Too orangey. Let's go 500 watts. Settle down, mate. Yeah. Yeah, like I said with the texture here, I just exported the character with minimal textures to just have it as a reference image. And why is that stuffed? Shift N. Oh gosh, I've got duplicate faces everywhere. Delete vertices. Delete faces. Did I fix the problem? I think I did. Cool. Whatever's good enough for me. So yeah, this is kind of like the idea that I was thinking. We've got our blue lights. Maybe this section over here. I think it's a bit too orange. It needs to be kind of just a smidgen, Marco. And we will bring this down to probably about 50. There we go. So we do have a little bit of blue lights. We might actually have to put lights in there. And then maybe out here, let's go ahead and do another area light. G to the Z. GY. Let's just have a look. What's the height of this light? We will make this 2.9. 2.9. And this one here can be 2.9. And then from here, we're going to go there. Oops, move it over a little bit, mate. Alt D. Alt D. Alt D. Something like that. And then we're going to have area. No, I don't have an. Ooh, right. So we can have our bit of a blue color. 20 watt. That is stupid bright. 10 watt. 5 watt. Interesting. Might have played with this. How long have you been using Blender for? I have been using Blender for decades. No. I first touched Blender in 2002. However, I didn't know how to smooth mesh. And so I went, this sucks. And I stopped doing it. One of my biggest regrets is not continuing on with Blender then. One small little thing, and I stopped Blender. But now, probably 10 years, I've been going at it hard. There's, at the end of the day, there's still plenty of people better than me. I still learn a lot from other people. I still buy courses and try and learn new techniques and so on and so forth, which I try and utilize as much as possible to do better things, try and optimize workflows and such. But yeah, so I am always learning and I always want to get better. I know what my interests are. I know how to tackle specific things to kind of get what I need. So it's been a bit of a journey. Blender is a massive learning curve for those of you who have been touching it constantly and punching yourself in the face. But yeah. To you answer it, a while. Yeah, a while. Okay, let's go something like that. That's a bit too much, Marco. Good try. Let's go something like this. G to the Y. I think we might move that deep fryer or something. Might change it to something else. Let's go up here. Let's model these pieces here. I'm going to grab that section in there. Let's go into period key. Let's make sure we're out of perspective. Out of orthographic, just so I can get under here. Control L, Shift D, P, separate by selection. Grab that piece. There we go. Just move it out of the way. Rotate Z 180 degrees. Now back into orthographic, which is the better mode. I'm sure some people will disagree with that. Go suck a lemon. I kid. Do I? From here, let's grab that. Scale Y 0. That's not what I wanted. Scale Y 0. I don't know. I want to live in a world where I'm the best at the world of anything. That means... I'm fine with not being the best in the world. Because if you're the best in the world, then everyone comes to you for everything. It's like, ooh, I just want to make cool stuff. That's terrible. I know. It's a terrible philosophy. Don't follow that. No. Let's grab that. Control J to join. Let's select this. Shift S cursor to... No, actually, select that. Shift S... Origin. 3D cursor. No, there's definitely people who I definitely look up to. I do kind of want to reach out to someone to see if they offer training or really selective criticism. I don't know what to call it. Like someone who can really tell me where to go, pretty much. In a very positive way, I hope. I'm just not sure if I should do it just yet. That's why we're gonna see what happens with this web series, and if we continue down that path. Because at the end of the day, I'm at a crossroads in terms of my career. And that's, you know, I have a very good job at the moment. It is very secure. You know, like when COVID happened, it wasn't, I'm going to lose my job. It's going to be like, cool, what's my job now? So being very risk adverse. So it's kind of like, what's the point in trying to be better, I guess? I don't know. I don't do as much Blender as I would like to. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the near future, actually. Might do a lot of Unreal Engine development. Kind of want to get my hands dirty in that again. But we will see. What? What's going on there? Why are you not connected? Merge by distance. There we go. Select that, select that, select that, and select that. G to the Y. Beautiful. Excellent. Love it. And then this is where we can kind of come in, start adding in more assets. I'll tell you where to go. I know. I know. I have on my server, on the Discord server, we've got absolutely awesome peeps, and highly regard them all. I do have one friend who, whenever I show stuff to, he's like, nah, that sucks for this reason. Don't know why it sucks, but it does suck. You need to fix it. I don't know how to fix it because I'm not a 3D artist, but you need to fix it. But it's refreshing to have someone like that. Yeah. But no, I think everyone on the Discord is the bee's knees. It's I think we've got a good community going on in Discord. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. E, Alt S. And then I'm going to do this. E to extrude, scale Z0. Just kind of like this little border just there. What the? Hey, what's this? Scale Y, X, 0. And then we'll do it the other way as well. Scale X, 0. Why are you being a jerkosaurus? Ah, that's why. Scale X, 0. Perfect. Perfect. Look at that. That's looking Hey, Joseph. Hey, buddy. I'm out of juju juice. You could say... I agree. Jay Henny, mate. How you doing? It's always great to see you. Joseph is another person who's on the Discord as well. You pop in every once in a while. Say hi. Which is six. Ooh. Let's grab that. That. Scale X0. And then let's grab this and this. Scale Y X0. Okay, that's fine. We're going to select everything, and then we're going to go scale X0 and just bring it in. Nice. Nice. That surface is, yeah, cool beans. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. Oh. Nelly Vision, welcome. Oh, Claudia. The party's over here. Sure is. Come over. Come say hi. What else is going on? Let's have a look. My fingers mainly touch ZBrush. Get out. The best in the world is saved for those who were trained in art as children and are legends by the age of 20. I am trying to teach the kids or to encourage the kids to do stuff. But yeah. Ah, Scrolls. You're over there on Twitch. Why is... Yeah, I gotta fix this bitrate. I completely forgot to fix it before the start of the stream. Let's do a Control S to save. That'll be a good idea. I like that. We can probably put a whole bunch of parts in here. Okay, so technically, if we were to look at this, what would the camera angles look like? I think this would be the main wall that would be removed. But we would also have, you know, something like this. Here, it's going to be kind of like a very close up shots. Yeah, I was alone in Twitch. Yes. Sorry, mate. It's going to be, when we're doing the web series, it's going to be very close up. The other thing that I'm also going to try and do is not avoid eye contact. I still will have eye contact. But it's always kind of like they're always going to be kind of working or doing something as they're talking. Because that's going to be kind of like easier, because especially when I'm doing all the mocap and all the facial animation and so on and so forth, if I can do like something that they're working on at the same time, then syncing up the animations is going to be a lot easier. Because if I have, he's talking da-da-da, and then he looks over, I got to make sure I stay in that position for a little bit. So this is the thing with doing mocap by yourself and so on. You have to, once you've done it quite a few times, you'll understand things that you need to do to get it working. So for instance, to make your life easier when you're editing it, because you can't just rattle off all your lines and then not have pauses, because if you ever want to have that wide shot of two people talking at the same time, splicing the two animations can be a little bit difficult. So you always got to go say your line. So when I was doing for the other web series idea, I actually just printed off all the lines on a big panel, and so that way when I was talking I could just read it, and I'm like, no, oh, that's cool, yeah. But yeah, it's just little things when you're doing stuff by yourself. So yeah, there's a little technique, just in case you wanted to know. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. I'm just going to close that. All right. So I really like that. We should probably start making smaller assets. Do we? This here. These can be maybe some sort of like decorative inserts. What do we got up here? Oh, I do like, actually, you know what? I do like that. Let's go. No. Control Shift Z. Yeah, beautiful. I am just going to delete all these. Delete vertices. Control Numpad plus. Delete vertices. Let's go F, and F. Okay. We will do an edge loop like so. Just kind of like going to steal this idea a little bit. E to extrude. And then from here we can put a bit of a pattern in through there. Yeah, all right. Let's go ahead and maybe create, I don't even know what utensils. Do we need pots? We need some sort of pots. I think what would look cool is kind of like have an automated robot that makes pasties. So you kind of just like put all the ingredients in, blah, 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 and then it just kind of like processes through. Maybe that would be cool. Maybe like a robotic arm that just sits from above and it kind of just dangles down, and when it becomes active, it reaches in, grabs things, and moves stuff around. I mean, that would look pretty cyberpunk-ish. We will see. But yeah, I'm probably going to... I think that'll look cool to have, yeah. Definitely have those arms come down. And then that interacts with some of the stuff. I think that's a bit too much for now. I think let's keep that story of two guys creating a pasty shop. I think is the best way to go. Let's go do that like that. Delete edge loop. One thing I haven't done is created handles. So we're going to have to go back and do that. from here, what kind of things? I should probably start making a list of things I need to make. So let's actually jump over into Obsidian. What would you find in a what things would you find in a sci-fi cyberpunk style takeaway shop that has 4 seats? Now, I'm semi kind of basing off the idea of like a traditional noodle house, but obviously they make pasties. What are some things that you reckon you would find? So I'm thinking salt and pepper shakers, napkin bin. We need some stools. Do we want plates? No, screw plates. They can just eat. Sauces. What else we got? Go on. Start. You hit me with the things. What are some things that we would see? If we kind of go back into here, we've got stools. We've got like a measuring thing. Got some bowls. Condiments? Condiments. Condiments bowl. Condiments. Bowl? Butter knife. I'll put that in. And we're going to be jerks. Plastic. Condiments of all kinds. Yep, sweet. Spices. What else we got? What else? What else? What else? What's some other things that we could probably create? While you guys listing something out. Whoop, this is... Is there anything else I can steal from here? No. Okay, we can close that. Don't save. What else? What else? Come on. Control S to save. I shouldn't have saved that. Oh, that's fine. Whatever. Biodegradable plastic. Nah, there's no turtles in the future. That's bad. I'm sorry. Let's go quickly. Whoops. We're going to go like this. Let's do like that. And we're going to go into 32. GY. And I'm just going to quickly create some sort of... There we go. Let's go. Control B. Numpad minus Alt S. And we do that, that, and that. Control B. Right click shade smooth. Nice. Condiments in the oil drum. No more turtle soup. Nah. Turtle soups are gone. Let's do... We're going to have a little... Kind of like that. From here... Oh, that's a good idea, isn't it? Heck yeah. Pizza paddle. Pizza paddle. Food warmers installed in the tables. Interesting. But the problem is a pasty would get soggy. You'd almost need like a little toaster. Ooh, small toaster warmer. Sony, yes, I completely agree. But it's kind of like, the good old Barbie sauce, tomato sauce, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to go, actually, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's grab this, Shift D, E, Control L, P, separate by selection. And then this is like this. Like, actually, hang on. Shift S, cursor to selected. Let's go like that. we are going to go rotate 60. Idiot. Rotate 60. Shifty, rotate 60. Shifty, rotate 60. Shifty, rotate 60. Shifty, rotate 60. Yes, I know there's a repeating button. I just keep forgetting how to use it. I'm going to grab them, put that into there, select that, Control numpad minus. Let's maybe select that, Shift N. I hate you. Why did you not work, you dog's breakfast? No! Let's get rid of all that. Try again. Select them. Control J to join. Shift N. Control numpad minus. There we go. Sweet. Fast. Nice. Intersect. Cool. We will do that. There's our salt shaker. Let's duplicate these two. Shift D to the X. That. And then what we'll do here is for the pepper. Just going to scale this. What the? Control numpad. We might just rotate this 45. I hate you. Shift S, cursor to selected, right click, set origin to geometry, rotate 45. Okay. Good. Whatevs. And then we can select this, Control A, Control A, Control A, and let's go ahead now, delete, delete, and delete. There is our salt and pepper shaker. Bam, like that. Run by 4090s. Brilliant, love it. Neon lights or a menu. Yes, well done. Well done. Neon lights. Then waiter drones. Security mode. So One Inspiring Artist is for just kind of like a web series that slowly trying to put together. Yeah. Okay. All right. Catchy line, a catchy line. Well, ooh. So my Rocket League name is Bob the Boomer. But I am also Kaboom. Now, the story goes that this is kind of like a foreign place. I will think about that. All right, I'm going to call it a night now. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, blah, 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 do all that stuff. There is a few things probably coming out in the Patreon soon, so keep a heads up. That ship, I got to work out what the problem is. So from last night's stream, let me just quickly show you guys what we ended up creating. This bit here. I got to fix up this. I don't know what the heck that problem is. It is so frustrating. I don't know why it's doing that. But the wings are fine. But that's not. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway. So, anyway. Have a great day. Of course, a lot of people join now as I'm leaving. But yeah, be safe. Talk later. Subscribe. All that jazz. Da-da-da-da.